Alrighty, hello boys and girls. How's everybody doing? Yeah, doing a little what's the deal with Fallout 76 in 2023. Saw a video by Cold Eastwood. Said he, like me, didn't really enjoy it when it came out. Came back to it a couple times, didn't really enjoy it. Came back again and is actually enjoying it. And so I thought I'd give it a try myself. See what's going on. And I'm starting here purposefully because we're going to get it off right on the bat. That doesn't make any sense. But right here, first thing is going to be one of my main issues with this game. So you hit start, any button, and boom. It's like, view this in the atomic shop or continue. And it's just like, personally, I feel like they're more interested in selling me something than me enjoying myself playing the game. And then, let's see, go ahead and play. Adventure. Now, okay, you know what? Actually, before I hit adventure. So you do have these other two modes where, I guess, like a private server and a custom world. But you have to be in the Fallout First subscription thing, which again, it's not super negative. I mean, if you're really into the game, you know what? Even if it were, I'm trying to say here, a free-to-play game. I mean, I don't know that I'm the type of player that would ever do that type of a thing. So that's neither a criticism nor a praise. It's an option. It doesn't really bother me. Well, I guess it kind of does, because I guess some of the benefits, if I remember correctly, might be unlimited storage, various perks like that. But it's not the worst thing. But it goes back. See, I think everything folds into like my main major criticism of the game is that. I don't want to say money grab, but it's kind of in the realm, in the ballpark of money grab. It always seems like its main priority is to get money from the player. But anyways, let's go on. Because I know we're getting off really negative. But I promise you, spoiler alert, it's not all negative. In fact, we're going to get right to actually one of the big positives. As soon as we get in there. I think it looks good. From day one I've always enjoyed the aesthetics of the game. I'm really down with that, and let's see here. I'm coming up here because they do. All right, so I'm sure you know that they have added, like when the game first started, it was just robots and audio holotapes, whatever. They did add in these characters. They added in little quests, which, how do I say this? Well, it's for. Okay, I don't have any experience playing the story missions, but they all seem to me, from the outside, to involve doing things to get another type of in-game currency, and you grind that out so that you can get things like that through that currency. So I don't really have much interest in that, but they do have like, it might be from the beginning of the game, the allies, but they have added. What my point is, they've added talking characters.
I managed to scrape that signal from the flight recorder. Should be enough to track down. Oh, did you want to talk about something else, though? It's rough. I can't put it any other way. You know what I thought would happen when we landed? I thought there would be a parade. I thought maybe there would be a commemorative plaque. I sure as hell didn't think the world would have gone the way of the dodo. You know? Affirmative. Out.
Alright, so I'm sure it'll pop up at some point, where some other player will initiate some sort of event or thing, or there's an event and they, you team up temporarily, I guess, to all help. And that's good, that's fine. And I've heard the community is really friendly. That's another positive. And let's see, we're just going to go ahead and fast travel, which is, again, another one of my bugaboos. Is this where we're going? Yeah. They charge you for traveling, which I don't really like that, but it hasn't been a major issue. I don't know where to go though. This is further, but I think it's probably safer. But let's just go. Let's just go here. Now, also too, there are ways around this. If you're playing on a team, you can fast travel to your teammates for free. And one of my friends, Jesta, has this like camp, a tent that he can pitch, and you can fast travel to that. So there are ways around it. I don't know if you have to pay cash money for that, or if you just get it with atoms. I really don't know. My cynical personality makes me think that there's either heavy grinding or money or involved with that, because it seems like too much of a benefit to not be monetized. Again, I keep slipping into negativity. I don't mean to do that, I swear. I did play this a little bit with my buddies Ryan and Justin. Yeah, it's just like pretty much any game that you can play with your friends. It was cool, just running around, goofing off. I don't know what this symbol is. It looks like a bull or buffalo skull, and that makes me a little concerned. I don't have very powerful weapons. Wait, is that? Oh. Yeah, that is somebody. I think an enemy. There we go, that's what I want. Oh, that's what the bull symbol is. And I'd say they did a pretty good job as far as having a Fallout feel, a Fallout sort of world. And I can appreciate that. I mean, it's got the Fallout sense of humor. The creature designs are interesting. There is, good things about it. I just wish it was a Fallout co-op game is all. That's really my main problem with this. Oh, looks like he fell down sitting down. I don't know what handmade what. I'll take it anyway. I want to try to stay at a. Also, also my buddy Justice said they did change things up to where enemies drop ammo that you're using, which is, I think, a very good quality of life change that I can get down with. I missed. There we go. I got him. Ooh, knocked him down. Where'd he go? I don't have eyes on him anymore. Ah, behind. Fine. Yeah, see, those are the two ammo types we've used so far.
I must be strong. I must be.
I think I'll just scrap that. Those last couple items.
He is our shepherd, guiding us through the darkness to his divine light.
Mothman, protect me!
I will not yield, or will come to take my place.
What was that about yielding? Okay. Not sure how we're doing on weight. I think I'll leave. Oh, you know what? I guess we can always drop stuff. Wait, what was that? I'll pass. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't need to back out of searching.
Chapter 7. Constructing the effigy. Gather 10 to 20 bundles of sticks underneath the new moon. Bind them tightly with the entrails of the sacrificial beast and cleanse and bless your tools with holy incense. Construct the form of your effigy with the bundles, using straw or twine to fix them into position. Plant a staff of hewn oak down the center of the effigy. Hammer the staff firmly into the dirt, and pile more sticks, logs, and wood scraps around the base. Anoint your sacred blade with the holy oil made from the Bright One's eggs, and use your blade to bless the effigy for use in your circle.
Is this a tinker's bench? Yeah. those are mushrooms. Thought that was like a rad roach back there. Alright, let's see here. Oh, and you know that's the other thing too I don't like about the game is this card system. Um, it's and that's more of a thing of a mechanic I don't like as opposed to something like really negative about the game. I don't have the patience for it. Oh, leveled up. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go with the sniper. Hold on, how do I get... Oh, I just didn't look good enough. I don't know what that is either. I'll go ahead and take that. This is what we came for. Alright. Then let's just go ahead and fast travel back home.
Hey, good to see you. This handbook doesn't even have emergency contact information in it. I never expected to use this. Clearly. Well,
Yeah,
we
see,
can
there's
do
one
this
of
by
those.
ourselves, right? Time to test this
Oh, I guess
newly
he's just
upgraded
asking to
scanner
make a
out.
team. I see.
I found an old USSA beacon with a strong signal. It was activated here after my ship launched, which means it isn't from someone on my ship. It isn't one of my crew. The interesting thing is, this beacon should have lost power years ago, but it's still active. If you grab the beacon, I'm sure whoever is monitoring it will come looking. Let's make them find us. It has nearly full power right now. That can only mean someone is still out there replacing its power cell regularly. I'm not sure exactly, but I do know that my ship's autopilot took us here to Appalachia for a reason. Maybe this beacon was it. In the meantime, I'll cross-reference some data from the flight recorder and the scanner's readings. I need to find my crew, and I think I'm close. Remember, when you pick up the beacon, whatever you do, do not press any red buttons. Do not ingest it, and do not sell it to communists. Sure, of course. I guess this is all ancient history now, I guess. Jeez. Including me, well, we had a crew of 4. All scientists and engineers. The plan was to use the deep sleep pods and record the biological data. We wanted to know if there were medical uses, you know? We had tried it out on Earth already with volunteers, but not in space. It wasn't that complicated. Honestly, I felt like we had the resources for a much more complex experiment. But I guess they wanted to take it slow.
Could I get you something so you feel more at home?
That's unexpectedly thoughtful of you. I was just thinking about an old holotape game that I used to play, but oh, they won't work on this console. Maybe I could adapt it, though. So, if you run across one later, can you let me know?
This must all be quite a shock, right? The world, I mean.
I have so many questions. Just how? Why? I was saying goodbye to everybody, and they're really gone. I think I understand what has happened from stray broadcasts to some degree. I guess it was war. And somehow this is the world that survived. I can't even put all of this into words right now. My memories of everything from before all of this are so fresh. Just below the surface. I was just there.
Alright, you have a stim pack? Try the stim pack for your headache?
I think it helps with the side effects, but just not the major bursts of pain. I appreciate it, though. It helps me sleep better. Before we launched, I had a lot of anxiety. Made it hard for me to sleep, so I'd listen to ocean noises. Whale singing. Always put me right out.
I thought she said it didn't help with her headaches, but did that stim pack help with your headaches?
The stim pack does help. Not a ton, but it takes the edge off at least. Thanks for asking, friend.
Alright, I'll be back later, Commander.
Roger. Stay safe out there.
Alright, so let's just... Well, we earned 4 stim packs back because we got 5. Alright, so anyways, this is a neat little thing. So you can have it like things that you don't want and just sell them to other players if they buy it. I don't get too particular about it. I'm sure I'm shorting myself on some of these things. Again, my buddy Jesta, he's really knowledgeable about the game, and you know, like what I guess clothing, apparel things are worth a lot of money, and what you can sell them for. I just use it as a way to like lessen my inventory. Yeah, what is this hand? Oh, it's an assault rifle. Okay, we just scrap that. It's not in very good condition.
Walking out here reminds me of camping.
Yeah, scoped hand. Oh, oh, so I guess a handmade like AK or whatever, assault rifle. Gotcha. Okay. I hate that. Your food and drink stuff will go rotten on you if you don't use it quick enough. And that goes kind of hand in hand with the I guess survival aspects. You know, you need to keep up with your food and drink. I'm surprised it hasn't shown up for me yet. Um, Although we haven't really been playing that long. So yeah, then I'm just gonna go over here. I'll scrap what we didn't want to use, like this. Whoops, wrong. Wrong button. What is scrap? Oh, RT. Sorry. Okay. Oh, RT. Meat hook, scrap. Keeping that, scrap, scrap. You know what, now that I think about it, anything need repair? Because we were using this, yeah, that's not too bad. I think I'll let it ride. Because I don't think it matters the amount of repair that you do. I think it's the same amount of
Like the USSA to have no plan for this potential outcome.
resources to do it. And go over here to your stash. And let's just go ahead and store all junk. Oh, I should have broke down some of that stuff, but oh well. But yeah, so there you go. Bottom line, I honestly couldn't recommend somebody buying this at full retail value. No used copy. I'm not sure if it's cross-platform, honestly. That would also be a bigger benefit to get a used copy. If you're on Xbox and you have Game Pass, definitely worth, playing it for a little bit. You may, you may end up liking it more than I do. A lot of my issues, I think, are kind of personal, to be honest with you. And then if you can get a couple friends to play along, or you don't mind playing with randoms, yeah, I mean, it's not absolutely terrible. And I've actually managed to have some fun myself while doing it. And I think I'm also just really, how do I say this? I just really wish it had been just Fallout co-op. And
We didn't
not much more I can
shouldn't have happened.
say about that. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that Fallout 76 is good in 2023, but it is better in 2023. That's most definitely true. And also, I don't want to knock anybody who does like the game. If you're having fun with it, that is great. For me personally, I don't mind popping in every once in a while, but yeah, ultimately it's just not my type of game, which maybe meaning MMO, I guess you might say. And just real quick, two other like alternatives that have similar monetization would be like the Division and Generation Zero, where there are add-ons. Division has a season pass. But beyond that, oh, and there are cosmetic things that you can buy, but it's not kind of as in your face as it is with this game. Uh, and At least that's how it comes across to me. I think also I'm older. Maybe younger kids today are more used to playing like phone games and such like that, and free to plays, and they don't mind just spending money all the time. Um, I um, yeah, I think I prefer just either expansions
Every once in a while, I just
or
hear this
you know what,
high-pitched
even
sound. Very
Assassin's Creed, the
irritating.
most recent Assassin's
Not sure
Creeds,
if it's
there
related
are
to nukes.
uh, uh,
I don't know.
customization apparel
I think so.
options that you can spend money on if you want. But I also, again, I don't feel like it's in your face as like, and maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. But that is how I feel about the game ultimately. That it's a little too in my face about wanting my money above and beyond what I already spent when I bought the game in the first place. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. I do want to really stress again. I don't really. I feel like I've come across as too negative, and I really don't want to do that. It's not the worst game. I've never played it. I feel like, but well, from what I've been hearing, I feel like Overwatch 2 and Destiny 2 are far worse than this game. Um, and I do think that if you have a mild interest, you could probably spend a few hours and have some fun in it. Not the worst thing in the world. If it's on Game Pass, and I mean, if you really like it, then bam, more power to you. And if you don't, you just delete it, knock it, scratch it off your list. You played it. But anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Uh, until next time, PalpyTeen out.